looking for answers, something more. Holding the past in my hands, now I'm fighting for someone I've ignored. To find who I am, and I've been taking all the time I need to get back to me, and missing all the ways that you and I used to be. Now I'm putting the fire to the floor. 'Cause I've been busy, I've been chasing waterfalls. I stopped believing in some kind of miracle, and I've been staring at the sun for too damn long. But when I opened up the door, they led me back to you. Busy, I've been chasing waterfalls. I stopped believing in some kind of miracle, and I've been staring at the sun for too damn long. But when I opened up the door, they led me back to you. When I opened up the door, back to you. I've been fighting a war I cannot win, walking the world all alone, and I'm finally finding what's within. Now that I know, I will be taking every second just to get back to me, and missing all the ways that you and I used to be. Now I'm putting the fire to the floor. 'Cause I've been busy, I've been chasing waterfalls. I stopped believing in some
Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories, lost in time, racing all these broken dreams tonight, and we'll fly.
You never wrapped your arms around me in the night, but I can feel them. I've never looked across the room and caught your eyes, but I can see them. Somewhere out there in the pouring rain, wondering if I feel the same. No, I don't even know your name yet. But every time I fall, fall again, I'm just getting one step closer to you, and in the end, I know that we'll find each other there. And even though it seems so far, I'm getting close. You shot my fall again. In the end. In the end, you never whisper little nothings in the dark, but I can hear them. I've never held you so damn close, I feel your heart, but I know it's beating somewhere out there in the pouring rain, wondering if I feel the same. No, I don't even know your name yet. But every time I fall again, I'm just getting one step closer to you, and in the end, I know that we'll find each other there. And even though it seems so far, I'm getting close. You shot my fall again. In the end.